It's your boy Third Degree, and I'm back with more Ratchet News. Well, starting off in Ratchet News, we got to send condolences to the family of Orenthal James Simpson, better yet known as O.J. Simpson. You know, he recently passed, actually, I think yesterday. So, you know, it's been brought to mixed emotions amongst people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people who are more sad, and there's some people who are rejoicing, like this person. Bruce Caitlyn Jenner, I should say, tweeted out "Good riddance, O.J. Simpson." I mean, it's kind of harsh, but you know, again, a Twitter user had a great reply. Check this. The Twitter user wrote, "You next in line, Mrs. Doubtfire." Kind of funny because that dude sure looked like Miss Doubtfire. Oh man, that's crazy. Anyway, it's still sad. So, you know, regardless however you may feel about him, I mean, he still was a man. He was acquitted, you know, and he still had a family. He still had people that loved him. So, you know, we're sending out our prayers, condolences, and healing energy to them, you know, and I mean, it's what else can you say? But if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. But anyway, R.I.P. to OJ. Moving on. Speaking of making people mad, Beyonce becomes first black woman to hit #1 on Billboard Country Albums chart. That girl is doing it, but you know, the haters gonna hate. Nashville legend George Strait weighs in on Beyonce, saying playing dress up don't make you country. She gonna keep doing what she do, keep making them mad. Donald J. Trump pulls up to Chic-Fil-A in the hood and gets love. That's what's being put out there. Man, these dumb niggas will never learn. They will never learn. You can't. And they embraced them too. And they just, you know, in Atlanta. This is in Atlanta. But, you know, hey, I guess he's out there recruiting some more token Negroes. But moving on. Aoki Lee Simmons, 21, goes live with boyfriend Vittorio Asoff, whatever you say his name, 65 during the vacation, and it had the internet up in arms because she's 21 and he's 65. Matter of fact, Russell Simmons had this to say. Says daughter Aoki Lee gave him heads up about relationship with Vittorio Asoff before pics went viral. I'm not gonna kick and scream about her choices. He's saying this from, where is he from? Bali? Somewhere where they don't extradite? I forget. Hold on. But then moments later, these surfaced. And then, you know, so then she was defending her choices and he is defending it. But then Kimora Lee Simmons came in there, was like, hold up. This looks kind of familiar. I ain't trying to throw dirt, but I heard that he kind of, Russell Simmons did kind of the same thing with Kimora, but I don't know. Whatever. But grand opening, grand legs closing. But moving on. Within 48 hours after dissing Kendrick Lamar, Drake was seen doing this.
You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way, and if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot, I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love.
J. Cole apologizes to Kendrick Lamar, and then, you know, today he took down the 7-minute drill song from his album. It's kind of weird. That's not hip-hop, buddy. That's not hip-hop. But speaking of dissing, it was rumored that Drake had a Kendrick Lamar response ready, you know, and it was supposed to be released today, but we haven't still not heard anything from Drake. Aubrey Graham has been kind of quiet. Been really, really quiet. So until then, I mean, we'll just put these out and just wait for a reply. But moving on, speaking of more dissing, hip-hop's been crazy. Speaking of dissing, hold up. The City Girls, JT and Young Miami, were caught in the public spat, whatever, you know, and then less than 24 hours, they turned around and started apologizing to each other. You know, they made up. Chris Brown and Quavo are trading shots at each other. I heard it's over Karuchi, you know, so they've been beefing. Crazy. They both dropped diss tracks on each other. Chris Brown kind of got off on them, but Quavo came back with a response, so we shall wait to see what happens with that. But all of these dudes were responding quicker than Drake. You know, but moving on. Hey, before we move on, I must say, things have not been the same ever since this Cat Williams was on Club Shay Shay sipping on whatever he was sipping on. The world has gone upside down. Everybody's dissing each other, fighting. It has not been the same since Cat Williams. He must be the retro grade, whatever, however you say it. But there's something up with this dude right here. But moving on. Yo, why Kanye girl look like she looked like and she shaped and dressed like a wet dog? You know what I mean? Like she just, I don't know. That ain't it, cuz. That ain't it. Moving on. Comedian Jerrod Carmichael is coming under fire about, I guess, sex slave race play with his white boyfriend. Yeah, we should give him the Doja Cat treatment because he sounded like he wanted them. You know, Doja Cat, Candace Owens, whatever. It, like I said, man, ever since this dude went on Club Shay Shay, I mean, things have not been the same at all. You know what I'm saying? But he called it, Jerrod Carmichael is kind of corny and he's lame, and he's definitely a sellout for that. So shout out to Cat Williams for exposing that fake nigga. But anyways, I'm out of here. Peace.